Hi, my name is Kari Herzog, and I'm the product architect here at FieldSync. What I'd like to go over with you in this video are some of the advanced features that you'll find within our scheduling module, as well as the scheduling capabilities on the mobile application. Now, our scheduling module, for the most part, works as you would expect from any industry standard scheduler. FieldSync is also differentiated in that we provide some additional capabilities. That first differentiator is that we have visibility controls. Now within FieldSync, you can set those visibility rights based on the event type. So when I log in as a staff member, I might not be able to see some of the upper management events on the calendar. Second of all, we have the ability to link to contacts, and we went through that in the other video when adding an event. And thirdly, we have some grouping capabilities. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and start by showing you. Over here to the left-hand side, you can see that we have a grouping control. So this drop-down allows me to choose to either group by users or by individuals. So when I'm in this view, you'll see all of my usernames are across the top, and I am able to see in a quick glance who's scheduled for a specific day, or if I'm in the work week view, I can see what each individual's schedule is throughout that week. Now, if I want to see the schedule grouped by individuals, so depending on what business I'm in, this would be my customer. So whether it's patients or customers or assets or equipment, I can also view my schedule and group by those. So if I come up to my day view again, now I can see the names of all of my customers or individuals across the top, and I've also added in my conference rooms and a couple of vehicles that I use for business. So for example, I can see that the red Sienna is being used between 10 and 1 o'clock, and then after that it is available for use. So this really allows me to see the data in a method that best works for me. Now we also have some filtering capabilities. Now by default, when a user logs in, they're going to see all of the events that they have been granted access to. So as a supervisor, which is what I'm logged in as right now, I can see all of the events created within my company. Now, depending on the size of your organization, that might turn out to be quite a bit of data. So you may want to filter this view so that you can see the specific data that you want to see. Now, the first filter view that you have is the ability to either display your customer or individual calendar or your user calendar. Let's say I want to see only my staff schedule. I can unselect the other calendar and it will display only the events that contain my users or my staff. So any events outside of that filter will not be displayed. And the same goes for the other way around. Now I can also filter by event type. Let's say, for example, that I want to look specifically at the schedule for my Salt Lake City branch. So I can choose filter. And now even when I come into any of the views, whether it be month view or week view or day view, then I will see only the events of that event type. Now I also have the ability to filter the view by user. So let me clear this filter. And let's say I want to look specifically at Tyler Jones and see what he has on his plate for this week. So there I can see only the events that my employee Tyler Jones is connected to. Now I can also choose to view multiples and display multiple users within one view. And I can also choose to filter by group. So I've set up my groups as locations. So I can come in here and choose a specific location. And again, it will only show me the event types that are connected to that location. Furthermore, I can select specific individuals or customers within a location as well. Now to get back to the default view, you simply choose clear and you'll be back to where you started. So those are some of the advanced features of the web scheduler. So now let's take a quick look at mobile. Now on my desktop, you'll see my connection to my iPad mini. Now down here in the lower right hand corner, we have our new scheduling button. So to see the schedule, I simply tap on that button, and that is going to take me to a default view of today's date. Now within this view, you can see that there is an all-day event, and then there are a couple of events that cover part of the day. Now to view the details for an event, you click on the event and choose Edit, which will take you into the event and allow you to see all of the details about that event and also make any changes if you need to. Now, in addition to this view, you also have a month view. Now, in the month view, you will see all of the events for the particular day. Now, there's also a list view, which allows you to see all of the events starting with today's date all the way to forward 30 days. Now, you also have the ability to add an event on the mobile. So you simply choose the plus button in the lower right hand corner, and then you can go in and populate the fields with the applicable data. You can set appointments to be all day. You can use the reoccurring functionality. I can choose from the event types that I have been granted access to. I can also connect into the contacts. So since I've selected Jane Doe, I have availability to choose from her contacts. So when I choose John Smith, you will see that all the information is automatically populated. So now I will save that event. And now you can see that it's been created here on my scheduler. Now as soon as I synchronize my device, that event will show up on the calendar and be visible for all. So the scheduling is very easy to use, very basic on the mobile, but really extends the functionality and the capabilities of your staff that are out in the field. If you have any questions regarding scheduling or any other functionality within FieldSync, please don't hesitate to get in touch with us. Thank you.